So, in the new update, there was a lot of changes to the assault rifles, and I feel like in the new update, that was one of their main focuses. A lot of the Cold War assault rifles used to be really dominant, so they wanted to basically nerf those assault rifles and make the Vanguard assault rifles a little bit more relevant and bring some life back to them. So, in this update, there's been a pretty big shift in the assault rifle meta. I'll also be doing SMGs next if you are interested, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe for that. We're almost at 80,000 subscribers, and whenever we do hit 80k, we're doing a 5,000 core point giveaway. To enter, subscribe, and comment below saying you want to enter. I'm going to get straight into this, and the first one is going to be the STG-44. This is by far one of the best assault rifles after the new update. It got a very big buff, and it actually has 2 buffs recently. So in the Season 3 update, it got a really big buff, and then in this update it got another buff. So this thing is literally buffed to the max right now. It's really powerful. The first attachment we're going to be using on this is the MX silencer. This is going to increase the accuracy and also the range on this weapon, and it's definitely a must-have attachment. We're then going to be using the 760mm barrel. This is also going to increase the accuracy and the range, so once again, it's a must-have attachment, especially for a long-range assault rifle. We're then going to be using the 2.5 times optic. This is my favorite optic. It increases the accuracy and the recoil control, and it's just nice and clean in my opinion. But I do see a lot of people using other optics such as the 3.5 times, the 2.5 times custom, and also the, the 3 to 6 times as well. So you can have a little play around with the different optics and see what you like. But like I said, my favorite is going to be the 2.5 times optic. The next attachment is going to be the VDD-27 Precision Stock. This is going to increase the accuracy, and it's also going to increase the ADS as well, which is obviously pretty important. You want to be able to aim down sight quickly. Next up, we have Acrobatic for the perk 1, but perk 1 on this, there isn't really that many good options, to be honest with you. Fully loaded as the next attachment for the maximum starting ammo, so as soon as you get your loadout you have maximum ammo, which is great. The polymer grip increasing the flinch resistance and the recoil control, making it nice and accurate. Then we have the short 45 round magazine. This is going to increase the damage and the bullet velocity. I've seen quite a lot of people use this magazine after the most recent update as well, and it's pretty decent. It basically makes it more accurate and it makes the fire rate really quick. So you could try these two and see what you like. Personally, for me, I like this one because it does more damage, but a lot of people like this one because it's more accurate. Finally, we have the hand stop for the recoil control. This is the full loadout right here. I'm going to get straight on to the next one. So the next weapon on this list is going to be the XM4. This is a really good assault rifle, especially on Rebirth Island. So I really recommend you guys playing with this because it's definitely a really good assault rifle. And in the most recent update, it got a very small buff, so definitely give it a go. We're going to be using the agency suppressor on this weapon to increase the accuracy and also the range, and it suppresses the weapon as well, so it takes you off the minimap whenever you shoot. We're then going to be using the task force barrel. This is also going to increase the accuracy and the range, and it will decrease the mobility by a little bit, but it doesn't really matter because this is a long range weapon anyway. Axle 3 times for the optic, which is going to be my favorite optic, but you could use a different optic. I see some people using the Microflex for a bit of a medium range class instead, like a sniper support, or you could use the SUSAT multi-zoom is also pretty decent. Once again, optics, I would say, a personal preference. 60 round magazine, because 60 bullets is lovely, a lovely amount. You can clear out a whole squad with this magazine. Field Agent Grip is the final attachment, which is going to increase the accuracy overall, increasing the horizontal and the vertical recoil control, so both in one, which is great. So make sure to stick that on. This is the full loadout. I'm going to get straight into the next one. Alright, so after the most recent update, the Cooper Carbine got a pretty big buff, and it now is very accurate, and it's a complete laser beam. Honestly, one of the most accurate assault rifles in the entire game right now. I definitely recommend you guys giving it a go. The first attachment is going to be the MX silencer, which is going to increase the horizontal and vertical recoil control, and it's just going to increase the overall range. Then going to be using the Cooper Custom barrel, which is the barrel that actually got a buff. It increases the fire rate and the accuracy and the range, and it also reduces the bob of the gun. Then going to be using this optic. Like I said, optics a personal preference, so use whatever you're comfortable with, but this is my favorite. And we're going to be using the 45 RS stock. This is going to increase the initial firing recoil, so there's no like kick at the beginning, so as soon as you start shooting it's going to be accurate from the go. Tight grip for the accuracy, fully loaded for the maximum starting ammo, And then we're going to be using polymer grip for the flinch resistance and the accuracy as well. 60 round magazine for the fire rate and recoil control, and it also increases the ADS time as well. Lengthen for the bullet velocity, and hand stop for the recoil control. If you want a little bit more mobility on this weapon, you could swap the polymer with the fabric and maybe swap the stock with the remove stock. And if you swap these two attachments like this, and maybe put the slate reflector on, this is more of a sniper support build. So you could either use this build here, which I use sometimes, or you could use the other one, which is here. Let me just quickly show you. Or you could use this build. Both are really good. This one's for long range, the other one's for like a sniper support build, so it's up to you. Alright, so the next one is going to be the AS44. This got a huge buff in the most recent update, and I'm definitely going to be seeing this around. You're definitely going to be seeing a lot of people use this and talk about it after the most recent update, because it does have a really quick time to kill. The only problem with this weapon before the update was the recoil. It used to have a lot of recoil, but in the most recent update they've patched, or they've nerfed it. It still is there, but a lot less. The initial kick to the gun at the very beginning when you used to shoot it, it used to kick straight up, but now they've reduced it by quite a lot, so definitely something to give a go. So we have the MX silencer for the recoil control and range. And we're going to be using the 615mm barrel, which is the barrel that got a pretty big buff, so make sure to definitely stick this on. It's going to increase the accuracy and the range. 5x optic or any optic of your choice, it doesn't matter. The ZAC-12A stock, which is going to increase the ADS and the horizontal recoil control. We're then going to be using the hand stop valve for the recoil control and accuracy, the 60 round magazine partnered with the lengthened ammo type, then the polymer grip for the flinch resistance and accuracy, sleight of hand and fully loaded. Now this is more of a like sniper support kind of build. You can use this at long range on Rebirth Island, but on Caldera it's not really good at long range. But on Rebirth Island, definitely going to be like a long range meta. It's kind of like the M13 2.0. It's pretty weak, but it has really good fire rate and also accuracy, so definitely give it a shot after this update. Alright, so the final weapon in this video is going to be none other than the AK-47 from Cold War. This has been a very dominant assault rifle for months and months. Ever since it got released, it's been a very powerful go-to weapon for a lot of people. High damage, a little bit of recoil, and overall one of the best assault rifles for all ranges. So we have the GRU suppressor, which is going to increase the accuracy and the recoil control and the range, all of that good stuff. RPK barrel increasing the accuracy and the range as well. The Axle 3x scope or any other sight of your choice. The 45 round mag on this one is a must. A lot of people use the 60, but it will be a huge mistake using the 60 because the ADS is tremendously slow whenever you use the 60 round mag on this specific weapon. So make sure to use the 45 round mag instead to have a pretty good ADS, but also plenty of bullets. And then the speckless grip for the recoil control, and that is the full loadout, and that is the 5 assault rifles. Like I said, I'm doing SMGs next, so make sure to subscribe for that. And also, if I missed any that you think I should have included, make sure to comment down below. If you got to the end of the video as well, comment down chicken nuggets down below. Why not? Yeah, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.